Wagwan YouTube, man. You know it's your boy Click, and you're tuning in to Click React. I'm really thinking about this one, man. Israel Adesanya. Like, I can't believe, but I do believe that he lost that fight, and it's really crazy, man. There's this thing about it. I guess if you're a fighter, you gotta be arrogant, but there's something about Israel that always annoyed me, especially with Anderson Silva, how he acted when he was against him and stuff like that, knowing that he was out of his prime. So I've never been that a big a fan of his, but he is a great fighter nonetheless. But how I see it is he was too arrogant, and humility does go a long way. I get it that you have to have a certain confidence in this type of sport, but it didn't work out this time. So that's what we're going to be reflecting on. We're just going to be looking at or listening to his post fight interview, and see what he had to say about himself. But it was a crazy one. I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy that fight. Guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, don't forget to turn on post notifications, drop a like. Let me know what you think about his performance, and if this trilogy is done, because I think it's done. It's three now. I think it is three. So it is what it is, man. Guys, I appreciate you for rocking with me, man. I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace. Yeah, we're just gonna be listening to his post fight interview. I'm sure of, as usual, he normally has a lot of things to say, so I'm curious to hear what it is.
Fight. My God, is this an outfit right now?
Talking
You
about
know
his
what it
outfit, he
is.
was wearing that little
You still
chinchilla
with it.
coat.
Dapper Scrapper, as always. Yeah.
Tell me
Okay.
what's going through your mind. Obviously there's a lot to digest from that performance. It seemed
Hmm.
like you were really firing on all cylinders. You looked incredible. They're moving things around
I'll give him
backstage. It's
that.
a
It
little
did.
chaotic, but you looked incredible. Obviously, not what you wanted to happen. But in the lead up to the fifth fight, where did you feel like you were at?
Up and he hurt my perineal nerve, so that's why my footwork wasn't as sharp as I wanted it to be. So I was trying to find ways to get off the fence.
Eh, I don't want to say it's an excuse, but that sounds like an excuse. My perennial nerve. Okay, it's a part of the fight, bro. In a game, I could say in a soccer game, I could be like, "Oh, I was tired," or "My ankle was sore." Like excuses are excuses, and that's what it is. I don't know.
Fence, but my feet kept on dragging. My left foot kept on dragging, and
Okay.
that's why I tripped that one time as well.
Mm.
It was really annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. But I'm still here. I'm leaving.
You're here, you're not leaving, and you are a total pro coming here to do interviews. Many in this situation would not necessarily be here, so we do appreciate it, Israel.
I mean, if the ref, this is another controversial part of the fight. If the ref allowed that fight to continue after he was wobbling, I mean, yes, we can say it can go either way, but we've never seen him in that situation before where he was wobbling like that and it went either way, right? I feel like his fights are always calculated. He's a good tactician when it comes to fighting. So if that nigga had knocked him out the way he wanted to knock him out, he probably wouldn't be there.
I know, again, it's hard to assess the fight, but the grappling. Both of you said, like, this is going to be a kickboxing fight, and only a kickboxing fight. And here we
Mm.
are seeing some great grappling for you.
He took me down at one point, end of the round, but then I took him down in the third round, and I drained his enthusiasm. But I'll give him one thing: he knows how to recover, and it's kind of like the same story as the last kickboxing fight we had.
Okay.
I'm up, I'm
I,
happy.
I kind of find it crazy that he says he knows how to recover, because how I seen that fight, and you guys can correct me if you're wrong, but if I'm wrong, sorry, but how I seen it is he was gassed. Alex was gassed, right? It didn't seem like he was gonna come back and control that fight. It looked like Izzy had the fight in the bag, and I think that was the problem. The last round, he tried to just coast because he knew he had to win. Whereas Alex now, on the other hand, Alex knew that, bro, this is it. I'm not winning the round, so I gotta knock him the fuck out, and I have the power to do so. So because Izzy went to coast now and see it out, he got caught, and I think that's where he went wrong. He should have still continued his game plan.
Having him, I'm staying focused, and then he just catches me. But this time, I felt
Well,
like
he's
I
saying
was
that he
there.
stayed
I was
focused.
really there, and first thing I told Eugene, I'm fine, because yeah, my head was still about me, but I think my eyes did the thing a little bit, yeah.
Did you feel like it was an early stoppage as soon as the
Of
ref
course he
stepped
did.
in?
In the moment, yes, but I think I trust my coaches and my manager Ash when they said, it was a good stoppage.
Hmm.
So, Izzy, again, a
Damn
very
right,
hard
it's a good
question to ask at
stoppage.
this point, but unfortunately, it's my job to ask it. Is where do we go from here? Do you believe you are deserving of a rematch? Do you want time off?
Of course
Do
he
you want a new
does.
opponent?
Of course, I'll probably get the rematch, but I have to talk to my coaches first, my management, and see what we want to do next.
What?
Listen, you are just an absolute legend of the middleweight division. We know you will be
Sure,
back
he is a
stronger than
legend for
ever, and
sure.
we appreciate it so much you sharing some of your thoughts with us. Thank you.
For me, with every how he carries himself, like he's a professional, and he took this one like a champion. I mean, everybody loses, right? It's fighting. It's not like it's. I think it's harder in MMA to have an unbeaten record, and it's not like he had one anyways. But than boxing or a sport, like you know what I mean? It's kind of much. It's kind of more difficult. Like the wear and tear all over your body is worse, right? But the thing is, I think if you I don't know, man. 0-3, I think it is against him. One in MMA, two in kickboxing. Like at this point, it's just like, bro, Alex is only gonna get better. Because what we saw yesterday, he had a lot of flaws in his game. He was even saying, "Oh, if I do this, he's gonna go for my leg." His game plan wasn't as solid as Izzy's was, right? So I don't think that unless Alex comes out super cocky like a clown, there's no way he's gonna beat him. I don't think he'll ever be able to beat this guy. Like this guy's just they say he's the same height, they say he's the same weight, but there's no way, man. This guy's just a monster, right? And it leads me to the next thing. The fact that Izzy ever tried to talk his mouth up to John, like Bones will destroy you, bro. Like it's crazy to me. So I really wish that guy didn't go out and fuck up his career like that because that's a fight I'd love to see at some point. But it's just I think that stoppage was good too because I think if he didn't, this guy with that power and the momentum he was going with, I know he was gassed, but he was gonna fuck his face up. So that was a great stoppage. But hey, who knows? We've all seen fights where it goes the other way when a guy looks like he's down and he comes back. But it's unfortunate. It's funny because I was rooting against Israel, but when he got rocked, my heart dropped. I felt it for him because he was controlling that fight. His fights are never that like exciting. Like it's not a brawl, but it was a good tactical fight, and it is unfortunate that he lost that way. So I am actually excited to see what's next. That rematch is gonna be good for sure. I feel like if Izzy beat Alex like that after 4 fights in, I think he would have been done, right? Like because it's like, oh, we gave you a shot, you were all hype, so make sure it's not just talk, and so the rematch should be good. But that's what I think about it. It was a good fight. It was entertaining. Shout out to Alex for that win. It was a good fight. Let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Peace.